Hi, I am Rashmi. I am sister of patient Raghu Ramappa who was in Sukino for past 45 days. To be precise about what happened, um, July 6th is the day where I got a call from my brother and I heard him so helpless and asked me to rush to his home. So when I went, I got to know that he was in a very critical condition but didn't know what had happened to him. So we immediately rushed him to the closest hospital, and that's when they said get an MRI done. And we decided to shift him to Apollo Hospital, and that's when we got to know he had a brain stroke.
Hi, I'm Raghu Ramappa. I'm 45 years old. I've been working as project manager in the HSBC Bank. And 2 months back, I had a stroke, because of which I lost my left side portion of my body.
On day 2, we went with the mindset that we had taken him within the range of the critical condition and he can be treated. But when we visited the doctor, it was even more devastating to know that he had to be on ventilator. I got a thought that that's it. This is it. What do we do next? 3 days he was on ventilator without any movements, and he was 100% given the anesthesia. He was sedated completely. So those 3 days we were like just praying and visiting him as many times as we were allowed to. I pleaded every person to meet him more often, though he was in the ICU. Those 3 days is very, very painful when I look back. So after that, after 8 days of being in ICU, my brother got shifted to HTU, which is a step down. And then he was shifted to special ward, where he was continuously on the observation because of his vitals instability and his obesity. This is apart from the stroke issue he had. The primary was stroke, but these things were not even supporting him to get better. There was a period, I think 15 days we stayed at Apollo. What next? He got his life. Somewhere we got to know, okay, he's alive. But what next? How does he lead his life to the normalcy? That is when Dr. Satish Chandra suggested us for Sukino. He said, instead of shifting home and being unaware of what to do next, go to Sukino. Sukino would help you much, much better. So that is when we directly took his words and came and got my brother here.
While Apollo got me into the life, it is Sukino which is putting me back into the society. With the Sukino's help, I'm confident that I can go back into the society and lead a normal life. That is what Sukino has helped me, and it actually gives me a confidence that yes, I can go back into the society and lead a normal life.
And this was transforming, because hospital environment to what Sukino was is totally different. And how I remember waiting to meet my brother for 2 minutes in ICU, but Sukino allowed the family, with open arms. So that was really nice, and I got to spend a lot of time with my brother. And one more thing was, hospital means you stay there because you don't know hospital staff and all. Here, when they told, don't worry about your brother, we have a full-time caretaker for him, I'm like, really? No, I still can't trust, because it's my brother and they're all staff. But that's when, after like 1 or 2 days, I got to know Prashanjit really became another brother to my brother, who's like taking care of every minute details of what my brother needs, even I couldn't think of. So that is when I got the trust that, by God's grace, we are at the right place. My trust came into the Sukino because of all these initial 1 or 2 days factors what we saw.
Like 2 months back, I was not able to feel anything on the left side. I was like so dependent on others. Like I needed around 6 to 7 people to lift me from wheelchair to the bed. Now, thanks to the Sukino, I'm able to sit on my own. I'm able to stand. I'm able to walk. So here the team is an amazing team. The physiotherapists are very well qualified, and they know what they are doing it. And not only that, they at least don't stop there. They explain me why they are doing and what they are doing. That actually helped me. Coming from a science background, I actually like that kind of an explanation. So they don't treat me as a patient or anything. Instead, they actually they actually helped me as a friend. So they guided me through this phase.
Be it the environment, be it the homely atmosphere, be it the friendly staff. How do we come? When the Satish Chandra doctor suggested, we had a video call with Dr. Karthik. So before even we shifted, Karthik wanted to see how my brother looked, what is his condition. So we had this video call and explained him. He said, do not worry, and he promised us that he will put his best team. And I am really grateful that I'm sure he stood by his words, and we got the best people treating my brother. So be it Dr. Zakaria, Dr. Tony, and Astel, and Prashanjit, and many other names like the operational therapist. I think she's Sneha. I may not know the names, but they're all, gods in the form of humans who really helped my brother recover.
Zakaria actually designed a very well planned scientific approach to get me back to the fit. So the approach here is like very scientific. So it is not like right away you jump from the bed to the other thing. So there is a methodical step by step where you go from one stage 0 to whatever stage I am now. So they took a very scientifically, and I'm very thankful to the team for that.
When we walked as babies, we didn't know the science and the logic behind it. But now when my brother is getting the second life, we understand how each step, each movement of every bone and every muscle, how it can be tuned. A 45-year-old to get back to walking is a big deal, is a really big deal. So we understood the science behind it, and I knew the team really know what they're doing. So that is one of the greatest thing which I witnessed. And be it medical team, they really observed his vitals, monitoring him, and he turned out diabetic during all this process. So his food, the dietitian worked his food chart according to getting down his diabetes levels in control, his BP levels in control. They also supported him with his weight loss, which was a major concern for him.
Today I'm so happy that I'm able to walk and I'm able to talk so long to you guys. So I'm really indebted to the team here. Occupational therapy that actually gave me an opportunity to get to do my regular stuff. Like even for me to turn on to the left side or one side of the bed, that was very difficult. So I need somebody to make me turn to one side. Now because of the OT, I'm able to turn on my own. I can get out of the bed on my own. I can use the toilet on my own. So I'm quite independent now. The equipments here are like kind of like world class. I don't know other things, but I feel like it's like really very nice, and everything has helped me. And the special thing that I have noticed here is the virtual reality. Okay, and because of that, like I can actually simulate what is happening in the real world. So when I go to the real world, how it can, so those things. It's a very homely kind of a thing. Unlike other hospital where you have restricted hours of visit from the family, so you feel very suffocated. Here it is not like that. You are able to meet the family. Okay, you don't feel alone. Okay, you see a lot of familiar face. Some days because of the mood swing, so some days I go into depression. So that time the staff here, my caretaker or this nursing staff, they actually came to me, they spoke to me, and they cheered up me up, and they gave me some kind of hope. They're like, yeah, there is life beyond stroke. So I really want to thank Sukino and the team. So just the name Sukino reminds me the Sarvajana Sukhino Bhavanta, and the staff here actually lives by that thing. It says like, may everybody be happy, and the staff here actually make that happen, and they make sure that they live to the name of it. So thank you.
So I must say it's overall package that I am so blessed that my brother is graced by God to be here and to get back to normalcy. Today is a day we have come happily to take him home. And what more joy, in giving an opportunity for me to express what I feel about the whole experience of getting him to a hospital where I don't know what next, to taking him home and I know what next. Is a lot of change which Apollo and Sukino gave to my brother. One place gave the life, the other place gave me the life and how to get to normalcy, how to be in the society like a normal person. So that's the best part. Thank you so much, Sukino. It's been amazing.